I'm currently working on a sort of mural or non-person styrofoam drawing since this is a pretty big piece. And also, due to the shape of this piece, it would seem more suitable to do a sort of mural rather than a person drawing. Dad made the steak a kind of medium rare, but it was still pretty good. I pulled an all-nighter and then some. I think I was up around 10:30 working on the previous styrofoam drawing I finished earlier today. After finishing that styrofoam drawing, I had 2 Hot Pockets and used a sort of white plastic bowl because I couldn't find a clear plastic plate to use instead. Oh, well, this is pretty useful. It makes a whole lot of progress. Yeah, I've gotten farther than I usually do on these Spires of Eternity. And nearly all the way up to the top, it would seem, except not really, it seems. It seems it goes on a whole lot longer than usual, or that it seems based off first impressions. I just have this sort of idea to make some kind of either street or town. I'm planning on later on putting in a park with a statue for this. What Mom's Friend started and I finished earlier on. Really, that's what this is inspired from. This sort of street/town drawing. And this is a lemon bar Dad got from Wegmans. It tastes pretty good. You cooked the steak pretty well. The steak is chewy and tender. Well seasoned. It's got some good flavors. Yeah, I was able to sleep just fine. I think it was around 10:30 to 10:45 in the morning. I put in a new scene, some new scenes on the 99th Dan Hamming, although, and now I've got this idea of adding in a second friend of the Uber driver, and then a custom paint prop, which could very well could end up being that custom painting prop. For the time being, it's just larger pieces from here on out. I've drawn and colored in all of the smaller pieces now. I already know I'm likely going to make this second friend Caucasian, but other than that, I'm not too sure what else I want to do with the idea. In Strong Old Kingdoms, I'm currently in the process of buying a new village within Grefswald Parish in the hopes I'll be able to become the steward of that parish at some point. And plus, it also put me near my allies or my house members or league members. Both house and league members. A league is a collection of players, and a house is a collection of leagues. I get the feeling that most players, or at least most players that have been playing for as long as I have, are in some kind of league and house. They either get invited like I was, or they ask to be invited. Anyway, buying this new village is going to take 6.5 hours. And it was recently contacted by a new player. That wanted to say hi because we're neighbors. I believe these were porterhouse cuts or something like that. Either way, the steak was quite delicious. In the morning, I had several cups of coffee. I would have had the cold brew with it. Right before going to bed. With the Hot Pockets, but I was afraid even more caffeine would have caused increased pressure on my eyes while sleeping. So I believe I instead opted for this. And the vitamin water is still fine.